Hey, 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 hey. Can you hear me? Can you all hear me? Can you have an ear for me? All I'm doing is listening to the pause between your inhale and exhale. And not that I claim my own expression of the word, but in the silence, the sound of unspoken thoughts emerge. They buzz, growl, crash, burst, build up, and finally disappear into endless nothingness. I keep thinking. I keep thinking. I just keep thinking. How can we be more human to each other? More caring or something? I keep thinking. I keep thinking. I just keep thinking, how can we awaken an unshakable sense of being surrounded in today's reality without encouraging slaps on the palms and cheeks? I keep thinking. I keep thinking. I just keep thinking. How can one perceive life with confidence without being labeled a naive fool when the rate of human life continues to fall, and fall? Sometimes I think I must not let hope out of my fingers. More often I think that planet Earth has become hotter than the sun and icier than Pluto, mired in passion and indifference at the same time. My older loved ones assure me that this has always been the case and that I just haven't read the news yet. But has it always been scary to walk barefoot on the ground, waiting for infection? But has it always been scary to ride a bus waiting for an accident? But has it always been scary to sit at home drinking tea and watching that thunderstorm while waiting for unwanted lightning to strike right through a window? Maybe I'm overreacting. Maybe I'm worrying too much. Maybe I'm just pretty anxious person. Anything could be. This thought keeps me awake mornings, noon, afternoons, evenings, nights, or in the breaks in between. It makes me feel like the whole world has gone mad. without the realization that everyone who calls themselves human is responsible for the dawning of the familiar morning. The accidents happens by people, and murders and catastrophes and bombs, explosions and dramas and passions and betrayals and sheer endless suffering. It all happens by people and for people. And discoveries happen by people, and beauty and love and care and responsibility and friendship and fun, and some joy and some hidden depths of melancholy and some absolutely infinite optimism. It all happens by people and for people. I'm just thinking about the unconscious indifference. I'm just thinking of the thoughts that are no longer spoken, but judging by the situation are thoughts so much. I just think about the chains of trust all over the planet that are being undetermined by the unconscious and creating a rapid imbalance of life. Because when I get into a cab, I don't want to think about the fact that this might be my last ride. When I eat a meal that I didn't prepare myself, I don't want to think that it's my last meal. When I'm on the 13th floor of a skyscraper, looking into the distance, I don't want to think that I'm going to fall down because an airplane crashed into the building. So I want to trust. But I can't trust the buzzing thoughts that there is a minimum sense and pure reason in the murders, the wars, the catastrophe of humanity. That all this cleanses the earth, that it reduced the Earth's population to a healthy maximum, that those born in the East must die in the West. I cannot trust the idea that it is better somewhere and worse somewhere, that people are kinder somewhere and meaner somewhere. And generalizations become a stumbling block. Because when you generalize, no one's life has any meaning if you're honest. Because if you generalize, there is no meaning for tomorrow, or the day after tomorrow, or the day after tomorrow. Because natural disasters are the new today. Because if you generalize everyone, there is no point to anything, because death comes to everyone in one form or another. My only dream is not to be stabbed by my loved ones, not to find a bullet in my heart, and not to fall into the silence of unspoken resistance. And if you ask me what is the strength in this cursed land, I will answer from a distance. In caring for anyone, a stranger or a loved one, at a distance of a few meters. Because when you can take care of somebody else, you suddenly realize that you're human, and so are they.